Robin Hood, the hero of Sherwood Forest. A long time ago, in the 12th century, there was a brave and funny hero named Robin Hood. Robin lived in a big green forest called Sherwood. He wore a green hat with a feather and carried a bow and arrows. But Robin wasn't just any man. He was special because he helped the poor by taking from the rich. One sunny morning, Robin was sitting high in a tree watching the forest. His best friend, Little John, stood below. Little John was very tall and strong, but had the kindest heart. "Robin, what's our plan today?" asked Little John. Robin smiled and said, "Today we'll have some fun and help the villagers. But first, breakfast." Robin pulled out a loaf of bread and some cheese from his bag. As they ate, a squirrel climbed onto Little John's shoulder, making him laugh. "Even the animals like you, Little John," Robin teased. Meanwhile, the greedy Sheriff of Nottingham was riding through the forest on his fancy horse. The sheriff had a big bag of gold, taken from hard-working villagers. He laughed loudly, thinking no one could stop him. Robin whispered to Little John, "Let's teach the sheriff a lesson." They quickly set a trap. Robin tied a rope across the path, and Little John hid behind a bush. When the sheriff's horse stepped on the rope, it stopped suddenly, and the sheriff fell off. "Who dares to stop me?" the sheriff shouted, dusting off his coat. His hat had fallen into a mud puddle, making him look ridiculous. Robin jumped out from the trees. "Hello, Sheriff. I'll be taking that gold now." The sheriff tried to grab his bag, but Little John appeared and picked it up easily. "Thanks for the donation," said Little John with a big grin. "You can't do this to me," the sheriff cried, but Robin and Little John were already running away, laughing. As they ran, the sheriff tripped over a root and fell face first into another puddle. "I'll get you next time, Robin Hood," he yelled, shaking his fist. Later that day, Robin and his band of merry men gathered in the village square. They gave the gold back to the people. The villagers cheered and danced with joy. Children played with Robin's hat, and the mothers thanked Little John for his kindness. One little girl tugged on Robin's sleeve. "Mr. Robin, are you a prince?" she asked. Robin knelt down and smiled. "No, little one, I'm just a man who wants everyone to be happy." Robin raised his hand and said, "Remember, we are strongest when we help each other." As the sun set, Robin Hood and Little John returned to Sherwood Forest. Along the way, they sang a merry song, their voices echoing through the trees. And so the legend of Robin Hood grew, making him the most loved hero in all of England. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.